Hi, I'm Paul. We are doing Leetcode Must Know interview questions. I think we're getting into the math category now, and today's challenge is palindrome number rated. Easy. Given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome. So it reads the same right to left, backwards and forwards. True if it's a palindrome, false otherwise. And they've got some examples here. Including the fact that it could be a negative number. Follow up: could you solve it without converting the integer to a string? Yes. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the first thing that comes to mind is, well, I could just, convert the integer to a string, and then there's a lot of ways to test a string for palindromes, but we could test. We could do it with digits as well. So a common way to take a number and peel off digits one at a time is using mod and div, and the same thing with assembling a number one digit at a time, mod and div. So if we, let me get something to write with here. So if we did this, we'll say we have a variable called reverse, okay, and initially it's 0, okay. We have a number coming in, it's x, but really we don't want to change x because once we reverse the number, we want to be able to compare it to x and see if it's the same. So let's say that we take x and we put it into another variable, and we call that temp. And just let's use a number like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we're going to do this. We're going to go into a loop here until temp gets to 0. So we'll do it like this: reverse times 10 plus temp mod 10. Temp mod 10 is 1. And reverse times 10 is 0. So reverse is now 1. And then we do temp div 10. All right. And that will take the last number off. All right. Through the loop again, reverse times 10 plus temp mod 10. Temp mod 10 is 2. So if we multiplied this times 10, we would have 10 plus 2. And then we do temp div 10, and that is gone. All right, same thing. Reverse times 10 plus temp mod 10 is going to be 1, 2, 3. And we do a div 10. Well, you can see what's going to happen here. We're going to take digits off of here one at a time and add them here, add them here. We've reversed the number, and it is in fact equal to the original number. So let's do an implementation of that. And we'll start out with int reverse equals 0. We'll do int temp equals x. And actually, let's just put those two together, and then down here we'll say while temp is greater, no, I'm going to say greater, I'll say temp is not equal to 0. While temp is not equal to 0, reverse equals reverse times 10 plus temp mod 10, and then we'll mod 10, and then we'll do temp div equals 10. All right. So that'll go through the process that we just drew out, and we will return oh. Yes, hang on a second. All right, so I just realized that I forgot something here. Let me look at the constraints. All right, so the numbers can be from like -2 billion to 2 billion, somewhere in that range. Okay, there are a couple of things here like this. The negative. I forgot the negative. If a negative number is not going to be a palindrome, and we can also from this say that any number that ends in 0 is not going to be a palindrome unless the number is 0. So before we even get going on this, why don't we do this? If x is less than 0, it's not a palindrome. Or if x mod 10 equals 0, that means if it ends in 0, and I might as well put this in parentheses, and x is not equal to 0. All right. Return false. Okay. Now down here, we're going to return reverse equals x. All right, let's try that. Run that. All right, that is accepted. Submit. And what do we have? Okay, some people were able to do it a little bit faster, but that's a winning solution for palindrome number. Hope you enjoyed it. Please feel free to like, subscribe, or comment, and see you next time.